Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Last time, we took out the Light Warden of Raktika Greatwood, and although Ishtola is kind of worried for our well-being, I mean, we have 3 Light Wardens worth of light in us, and it's apparently turning us into a ticking time bomb, we're okay. Less okay is the music around here, because we got woken up from a sound sleep, and it's very angry, and I'm not sure what's going on. Hey manager, what's going on? Oh dear. Oh dear. Bad things are happening, aren't they? Ah, I suspected that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of Sin Eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Screw that. I got too many things to do now. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The Exerdia tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. So go pat shoulders and basically console people. Not the weirdest errand I've ever had to do. Well, we're gonna get to see what a full-blown Sin Eater attack looks like again. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Odd. Dekumon! How'd I say? I've only just returned from Arborang, yet I find the Crystarium moments to be beset by Sin Eaters. What have you been doing while I was gone? Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Interesting. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have some idea why this is happening? I may, but for the moment we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well, I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus then. Will you handle the western two? They're ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetheryte Plaza. Should be simple enough. Holy cow. I'm gonna be honest, this is the sort of thing you'd expect to have city guards posted at all these anchors so they could turn this barrier on at a moment's notice, but no, just leave it to the Scions, sure. Wow, why is this taking so long? It's a lever. Like, what am I having to do? Heave-ho it down with both hands? Despite having very little idea as to how it functions, it appears you have activated the device successfully. Now I have to get the one that's over there. Again, I feel like this is something that would have better served by having guards stationed at these spots. There we go. Upside the last one. Well. That looks like the Aziz Law barrier. That's not surprising. I mean, Crystal Tower's elegant tech.
They
so
decided! They're coming!
Well, the barrier's up, so they're not getting in. Oh, this should be entertaining. Cue the bug zapper!
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
Yeah, but it ain't actually deleting them like I hoped it would.
That's good news for the Crystarium, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field.
Ah, that's why nobody's here to turn this thing on.
Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
All right. Oh, Ah, I was wondering if this was going to be a duty calls. We ought to join the Vanguard as soon as possible. If the number of Eaters reach us all is any indication, they'll be facing a formidable host. All right, let's go for it. Level 76, Sync. And the beat begins. Great, and it's pouring rain too. Holy crap, that is a lot of Eaters with this much darkness going on. What, did Vauthry make himself a mini light warden to lead them? Well, we've got our work cut out for us. What lovely weather. Just what we needed. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste! I'll do what I can. But man, that's a lot of Eaters. Crystarium forces are engaging the Sin Eaters at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. Or worse, turned. Alright, let's go for it. Sync to 409, that's an interesting number. You two coming? Let's go! I mean, there's no shortage of Eaters here to just clean house with. Ah, those are the ones I can actually target. Hang on, Crystarium, guard! Get his ass up to snuff. Ooh, that did some damage. Ooh, these guys cannot take a punch. Oh, that Crystarium guard though. Come on, man. Can't have you fall. More? Good night. Oh great, and there's big bears too. Which ones we go? Oh no, there's one of the nasty ones. Shit. Oh god damn. No, I want to take care of the bear. Bears. God dang it. Little extra protection, my man. Man, yeah, these things fold fast. We are definitely stronger than these are. Give him another barrier. Give him a barrier and give these guys a taste of the good old Toxicon. Oh shit. Emergency heals! Big one's attacking the fort. Oh, good. Stola's here. And Uranche. Oh, okay. Fine. Deal with this. These cowardices are not that tough. My guys really need to learn to not stand into AoEs. That should do that. Any more? Hang on, I gotta kill this guy. Alisaie's hauling ass as fast as she can. No, you don't. Oh, this poor guy got wrecked. They got their own eaters, but man, they're just getting laid waste. Alisaie and them are doing just fine. Oh, hi! Was not expecting that. A little busy here, Stola. Really busy. Like, holy crap busy. I heal my ass. Hang on, I need to see that big old nuke.
It was not.
Very nice, very nice. Oh. Try and get these guards up to snuff. Who's taking these down? Lina? Hopefully. Oh, Thancred, Minfilia. You two were the ones causing trouble. Uh-oh, there's a crowd. That disobedience has got an AoE attack. Oh, that's another big one. Come on. Damn it. Killed them all. Run! Sprint! Go faster! Okay, Thancred's gonna go for the big one. I guess we're dealing with the small fry again. The holy crow. There are too many of these freaking eaters! Yeah, no kidding. It is as we feared. Yeah, eaters everywhere. God dang it. But our task is as it ever was. Turn the tide. There are so many wounded guards around here. Well, they claim to be wounded and oh, hi! Hello! Good. Takes care of him. Next. That should be the last of the eaters, correct? Here, everybody have some AoE regens. That should bring all the big old bears right to my booty. No, I guess not. Good.
On your feet!
Free heals for everybody, because holy cow, here comes another wave, and this is a big one. I am not good with this many people. There are way too many eaters here, holy crap. There are just too many of you. Try to clean up as many of them as I can with the AoE attacks. Come on. Fast times are a bitch. Scare him. Now for the big bear. And lastly, there we go. Oh no, it's the big one. Forgiven hypocrisy. Yeah, you are definitely hypocrisy. Ow. Okay, this thing's definitely tougher than the others. And it's got the same attacks the old one did. Pillory, thumbscrew. That's new 6th trumpet. Oh, you little tether ads. Fine. That's kind of smart, isn't it? Yep. Nope. Not standing in no AoEs. I need to seriously crank up the DPS on these things.
I will not be outdone.
Oh dear. Heals, barriers, all of the above. Oh, I just got a nice big damage boost. And a vuln stack, or a devuln stack. Alright, one more. Alright, now we're going for it. Oh no! Stop calling for help! Oh my goodness, there are so many. Why are there so many?
If naught else will suffice, my strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
There are so many eaters here. Holy crap.
The stars shall grant me succor.
Scions are going for something big here. I'm trying. Oh. She just nuked them. That was awesome. Alright, dot for the hypocrisy. Big phlegmas, and we are good to go. Oh, that was wild. Oh, I thought we were in trouble with that big crowd. There's still more of them. At least Benfilia can handle herself. For the most part.
There are so many. Ah, God damn it!
Lina! Can't have her going down.
Lina!
Oh, Lena, I'm sorry.
Lena, hold on. They turned on me.
Oh god, those were your people, weren't they? Shit. It's that one. One of the big ones. She turned her soldiers. Ooh! Damn that crit! Oh, fudge. Oh, that shot was right out of the trailer.
That crit!
This one is mine!
Oh shit, that's leaking a lot of light. Deckard, you better not turn. God dang. Lakeland's not gonna have a defense force left after this attack.
We need only hold out a little while longer.
Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Oh, shit.
Run! Run, damn you!
Arbert, they can't hear you, man.
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
God dang it.
God damn it!
Please let this work. Please let this work.
Oh. Poor Arbert. Doomed to watch.
No, no, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Help! Anyone!
Oh, that just sounded so nasty.
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy? Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear!
Sounds like they're rallying.
At the ready! Let's make this count!
Oh, and with me at the head.
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
Take what we can get, right? Great, the sad music. Now we have to deal with the aftermath of this crap.
It seems we've driven them back. For the time being, at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain, anyway.
Yeah. Good bunch of them probably ended up as eater chow.
The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gods know I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lina is somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later.
Yulmor's gonna pay for this, and it had to have been Yulmor. These guys were way too organized for this to be just a random eater attack. There he is. God dang it. Dying guard, of course. And I can't cure him at all. Sometimes you can only do what you can. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. Dude, what are you doing down here? You should be up in bed with the others. Good lord.
Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, it got me. If I turn, please kill me, I beg you.
Yeah. That's the worst part. The survivors may not be survivors at all. They may just be, sin eaters in waiting. And this poor guy over here is going through a massive case of PTSD. I mean, I can't really blame him. That attack would have been horrible in real life.
Don't touch me! I killed her. I killed her. She was one of them, I know. But I
had to put down a friend. God damn it. This is horrible. And then there's poor Lina. I mean, she had to take on her own troops who were turning. At least it looks like she's in one piece.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
Yeah, I was trying to help out. No, I'm fine. How are you feeling? Shouldn't you be resting? What would the guard do without their captain? No, this is not the time to be smarmy. It's the time to be concerned.
Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you.
Not enough,
Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
Okay, no, I don't care how tough you say you are. You are no fit. Good lord, lady.
I am fine.
No, you are not. You are going to the infirmary.
Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium.
Vauthry.
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance.
Oh, I'm gonna call all kinds of bullshit on that. You set these eaters.
The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and sin-eater might live in peace and harmony.
Yeah, right up until they get hungry.
Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity. But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my sin-eaters. But it's only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
Please tell me we're gonna take this guy down soon. The only upside is they didn't have Ranjit leading the damn Sin Eaters here, 'cause that would have been catastrophic. Alright, Lina, what do we do now? Small favors.
Vauthry's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties, especially not now. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Minfilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing that they are well looked after. Thancred in particular sustained quite an injury from that Sin Eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Spragius still. Please, give them my thanks.
Shit. Oh, that's a terrifying thought. What if Thancred got attacked by that eater and he's... Oh god. Yeah, let's not think about that, please. Yeah, that would be a hell of a way to cap this off. Suddenly having one of the frickin' Scions turn, and of course it'd be Thancred, he who got possessed by La Habrea.
You're here for me? I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The Eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taking it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hotorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Casmeal, but better talk to her, will you?
Yep. Imagine Minfilia is definitely not too fond of seeing all this death. Kind of a first excuse to really come down to this little section and see all the plants they have here. They do well for themselves, I'll give them that. Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. Poke, poke. Seriously, I have to poke poor Minfilia? Where's my poke? Where's my poke? There it is. Bonk, bonk. Hello?
Oh, Dekumon, what are you doing here?
Thancred was worried about you, girl.
Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lyda, but I was careless, and now it's my fault.
You can make up for it by being there for him. Then you'll be wanting to get those herbs for the healers. Yeah, exactly. Then let's go bring some herbs for him.
Oh, what have I done? I promised I'd be right back, and yet here I am, moping. I know that I need to be better. I'm only allowed to be a part of this because I'm Minfilia, and I need to be like her. All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. But you're right, I can still help, if only by seeing these herbs safely to Cresamil. There are only 2 left on the list, but I need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I'd hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant, in an unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. We only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chesapeake. Whoever gets there first can explain that the other will be back shortly. Thank you. I appreciate the help.
So we're off herb collecting. Is this one of the ones I need? These plants have soft leaves and smell strongly medicinal. Sounds good. But that means there are potentially bad ones, right? Plant has soft leaves and smells strongly medicinal. Oh, okay. Well, if there were bad ones, then I apparently got all the right ones right on the first try. I see Minfilia beat me here.
Minfilia told me that you would be bringing the rest.
Here you are, 2 elven dill.
Well, these would go wonderful in my afternoon tea. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in.
That's surprising.
I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, though with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win. I promise you that.
Well, good. It seems I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With Spiritus in good working order, the Crystarium's people will be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone, of course, but that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. That's right, 2 more light wardens to deal with. You know the Exarch? We do. Was there something you needed?
I need you to tell him something. For me. My dearest friend, you see. He was there on the battlefield with me, but only the one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Vauthry said is true, if our losses were just as certain we'd doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend, he smiled at the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch, don't give up. Don't give in. Please. We'll tell him. You have my word.
Damn. Well, if we needed a hope spot, there it was, and dang did I need one after that. So we're still gonna keep fighting, good. I can't imagine just rolling over after everything we've been through. Now, who's got my next quest? Huh? Somebody better have my next quest. There it is. Thank you, Thancred. The best way out. Ah. Heading back to, I think that's Amarang. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the Ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alphino. Don't worry, I don't mean to borrow the swiftest Amaro I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? I'm sure it'll cheer him up. We could all do with some cheering up after this. Interesting. I was not expecting them to just have me talk to him. I figured it would send me straight to cutscene here. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. Oh, you think you egged on Vauthry? One of our soldiers said that. Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the loss, I will not lose myself to grief, and even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. We will have some time before the others arrive if you'd like to talk, as will I. Yeah. If he needs to get something off his chest, now's the best time. And if I were to confess any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know? No, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. Now, let's see if we can have ourselves a little strategy meeting for taking out the last two light wardens. We've got Amarang and Kholusia, the two areas we visited the first time through the zone. What, no Emmett Selk here to give us
My
some
friends,
trouble?
with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Ah, there he is. I was wondering where you were. Watching from the sidelines, eating popcorn, no doubt.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
Nobody knows where to find you, dude.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vauthry may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a light warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
And that being?
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vauthry.
Oh, you guys are just now realizing that Vauthry can actually, command the Sin Eaters. Seemed kind of obvious to me.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
Oh no, he tried to kill me.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
Oof.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects.
I thought it was just all the decadence they had.
There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose. but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Kholusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals.
You know, the thing you should do at the very beginning.
While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Mord told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight.
Well, it's as promising a lead as any.
Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser sin-eaters.
So what, you got a way for us to track it?
And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a sin-eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia.
Oh.
If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
I think Thancred's gonna give this a big old thumbs down.
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now.
Jeez, Emetzelk.
The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul.
Basically means one of you two is going to disappear.
To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
Have I mentioned I love this guy? He does not hold back. He does not pull his punches at all.
Love.
Yep. Thancred loves Menphilia. The original Menphilia. He'd do anything to get her back, even sacrificing this one.
Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
Oh boy. Well, it seems the Menphilia conflict is going to finally come to a resolution.
I'm sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us.
Oh boy.
Sorry for the wait. I'm all ready now.
Are you sure you want to do this? Completely sure? There has to be a better way. Yeah, there has to be a better way than this.
Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes.
If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take?
About that, there's something I neglected to mention.
Ooh.
I saw a Yomoran airship coming into land over Amarang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vauthry's forces to Raktika.
Crap.
Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region.
Of course. Wouldn't be a thing otherwise.
Right. Now, Nabatharang lies in the southern reaches of Amarang, and there are two routes we can take to get there. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Ward Soak. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the hills of Amber.
Pinfilia and I took the eastern route last time.
Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Namath Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we'd need to cross the Severance from a point nearby at the inn at Journey's Head. If the Yomorans caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with Vauthry's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Yomorans' attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way, you'll have a chance at reaching Nabatharang unopposed and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that it's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret.
Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Vauthry's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route, and try to avoid attracting too much attention. With that in mind, I think it best that we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet.
We'll borrow a few Amaro for our journey. I leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint.
Basically getting ready to sacrifice herself. This party comp doesn't quite work. I need a second DPS. Guys, have I mentioned how much I love having flying in these zones? There you are. The gate leading to Amarang is just up ahead. In all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but we'll have more than enough reasons to be cautious as it is.
Keep an eye on Minfilia for me, would you?
Thancred's doing his best not to show it, but he is very, very concerned. And of course, another sealed gate that I had to wait for the story to open, right? Off so soon, Master Let's Play! You've barely had time to recover from the battle! Yeah, no rest for the Warrior of Darkness, my man. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you. I don't know if I'm giving you the wrong voice or not. I am sorry. Some of these characters, it's very hard to tell.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth.
And apparently a bunch of dead golems.
Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
Just 2 more regions. That's all we gotta do, just free 2 more regions from their light wardens. Great.
This place has been scarred by the flood, too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spent upon it for granted.
Good girl, Minfilia. Good girl. Free trade! I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing. Desert, and lots of it. Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. Ah, the little saloon town that's down there. That's fair enough. Well, we're back in Kholusia, which means we're back on the ether current hunt, and the nearest one is nowhere near us. Ah, look at this tiny little place. Ah, kobolds again. Of course the kobolds would be running the towns around here. It's desert turf.
You sell? No, you are no merchant. But then, why do I know your face? Oh, I remember. You spent velvet gold.
Oh my goodness. Are you the one that sold me that damn weird meat?
Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among more traders.
You're a traveling merchant then? Can you tell us anything of this village?
Of course, anything for valued customers. This place is Garrick. Before the flood, it was home to many riders. After, not so many. Now, none. So, Master Gengen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you must all be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Vauthry ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding Vauthry. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain.
Of course.
No. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route?
Well, if they did, it wouldn't be very hidden.
Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free even to friends of our best customer. Wonderful. Thank you for your help.
Well, standard quest. Go question everybody, right? Well then, best customer. Let's see what information your reputation buys us. Hey, it's not my fault I got a rare coin. Talk to the Exarch, he's the one that handed it to me. Anyway, as is standard when we hit a new region or revisit an old one, first quest is almost always talk to the locals.
You wish to go to Vauthry? There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left something behind that they wished to retrieve. Now there is nothing left, and no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt that its rusted wires would bear your weight.
You hastily take down a memo regarding the gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. Well, knowing my inventory, I've got plenty of spare scraps of parchment. And where are the other two at? Ah!
Oh, this is a surprise! Not many bound for Vauthry these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the hills of Amber. It is locked behind a gate, however. I assume that will have kept from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being of much use. You take down information regarding the trolley on a wrinkled piece of parchment before stuffing it unceremoniously back into your bag, never to be seen again. Well, the trolley sounds a bit more, reliable than the gondola.
Found about the ring. Airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. The Umorans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you.
Though it seems somewhat superfluous to do so, you dutifully make note of Gongon's words. Yeah, I think asking the Umorans for help is definitely out of the question. That is not gonna fly, and neither am I. Dekumon. I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabatha Ring. The Umoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though their army is definitely an armoring, there have been no sightings of Umorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we could take that as a sign that Alice's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? I found a couple that might be useful and one that is definitely not. I'm thinking the trolley's our best bet. So, these are our options. Well, what do you think? We could try the gondola. Might die, but eh. Can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Vauthry, obviously. Gate aside, the trolley seems most feasible exactly. It does seem to be the least risky of our options, and I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more about it before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zunzun here can offer some insight. Perhaps he can, but I think that's gonna have to wait for another day. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more adventures in Novarant, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.